Hi everyone, this is Deepak Jacob Thomas. Welcome to Chapter 3 of Excel tutorial. Also, welcome you to my channel djthomasedu-world.net. Kindly subscribe for more videos by choosing the subscribe icon. Today we will be learning Chapter 3 Time Efficient Cell and Cell Range Controlling to Working Advantage. How it is achieved. I have categorized into three categories. 1. Selecting cell and cell range navigation, adding comments to the range.
Selecting cell and cell range. How can we accomplish it? We have categorized into 5 different categories. 1. Pressing the left mouse key and dragging down. Assuming I have data here, click this active cell, press the left mouse key and choose the range you want to select by dragging the data down. In this way, we can select the cell and cell range option 1. Next, with pressing shift key while you navigate down, the second means of selecting cell and cell range. Here, select the cell, press shift key, select the range, assuming that F11 is my end of the range. With shift key press, click on active cell F11. By doing so, we can select this range. This is second method of selecting cell and cell range. Press F8 and move the pointer to the place of navigation. This is the third method of selecting cell and cell range. Presuming this is your data, click on active cell A2, press F8, click on the active cell F14 after pressing F8. By this method also you can select the cell and cell range. Initiating go to command key and enter the range for selection. Let's see how this is done for selecting cell and cell range. Let's go to Excel. Please find the data here. As explained, go to command Control G displays the go to box. In this reference cell, enter, say you want the data from this active cell A2 to active cell D9. Just enter A2 colon D9 and give OK. You can see this cell range is selected based on the references entered in the range with help of go to command. This is how we can select the cell range with go to command. Fifth point, selecting range for remote discontinuous non-adjacent cell range. Let's see how we can perform for selecting cell and cell range in Excel. Assuming this is my data, as explained, remote discontinuous, that means from this data, the row 2 there is no data, it is discontinued, and likewise row 7 is discontinued and row 12 is discontinued. How do we select this? Here we can select by again pressing Ctrl G, click on the special as it is indicated by non-discontinuous, that means there will be a blank cells. So click on blank and give OK. When we give this, you can find the blank cells of this range will be highlighted. Now with pressing shift, say you want only the data till D7, just press the active cell descend and this range will be selected. This is how the selecting cell and cell range is done.
Topic: cell range navigation. This I have categorized further into 6 categories. Let's go one by one. Selecting multi-sheet range. What is meant by selecting multi-sheet range? I have data here and a data 2 and a data 3. Now all these 3 data are in the same format. Now I need to color the top rows or change the font. This I can do by selecting the operation called multi-sheet range. Press Ctrl key, click on data 1, again data 2 and data 4. Now what changes you make in one sheet will be reflected in the other sheet also. Let's see how it is done. Assuming the headline you need to change to bold letter, it is changed to the bold. Next you want the color to be changed, the color also is changed. See, I'll make this into italics. Now let's see whether, now let's escape. Let's see what changes are done. Data 1, it is bold, yellow and italics done. Data 2, the same thing is done, it is in bold letter, color is also changed and the font is also changed italics. Likewise data 4 also, the font is changed to bold, the color is changed and simultaneously the font also is changed to italics. That's how multi-sheet range selection is done. Let's go to the second function of cell range navigation, performing selection with specific functions. Let's see how can we do with Excel. In this data sheet 4, I have a set of data where there is an error, 2 errors and few blanks are empty. Now I need to, assuming the data is very large, my objective is to find only the cells with errors and the cells with no entries. How can I find it? I can do it by, first let me select this range, Ctrl G, go to special, click on formulas, uncheck numbers, text, logic and just make sure the error is only checked and give OK. The cells wherein there is error, it only will be highlighted. Now for better visibility we can change the color to green. Likewise select the cell. Now I need to find in this range of cell only the empty cells. I can do by Ctrl G, go to special function, click on blanks and OK. All cells which is empty will be highlighted. Supposing I need to change the color to blue, I can select it. Now furthermore I need to delete those without any option. Just click on Ctrl and enter delete, right click delete, it will pop up a delete window. It will ask, shall we shift the cells up? OK. Now all empty cells are deleted and the values are shifted above the empty cells. This is how the second option of performing selection with specific function is performed. Now let's go on to third option of selecting cells by searching. I have data 2, data 3. Now assuming there are n number of sheets, my objective is to find how many data contains nibbler 010. I can do by clicking Ctrl C, Ctrl F, copy the data here, In options, I'll just select only the sheet and I'll tell find all. Now it shows that in data 3 you have selected only the sheet option. Nibbler is in B8 cell. Now assuming not only in this, I want to find Nibbler 010 in this whole workbook. Only thing is that click on workbook and enter, make sure in find what need to be find is pasted and give find all after selecting the workbook. The difference is that it will find wherever Nibbler 010 is there in the workbook for each and individual sheets. So here we can find it is data 2 or sheet of data 2, data 1 contains, data 2 also contains a value, and data 3 also contains a value. This is how we can select cells by searching. Now let us move on to cell range navigation by copying and moving. How can we copy and move? This is more commonly used function. Let's see in Excel. I'll close the previous window. Now I need this data of data 3 to be copied to the new sheet 2. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this, Ctrl C and click on sheet 2 and I'll say paste. It will paste all the values, but which we can do in another function also. Ctrl C, when you copy Ctrl C, what happens? By default there is an option in called the clipboard. The clipboard, just click on the clipboard, the what values we copy will be copied here. Now either we can give Ctrl V or go to the cell or new sheet, click on the active cell and in the clipboard give paste. This is one more method of copying and moving from one cell to another cell. Let's see how copying with ribbon commands is achieved in cell range navigation. Let's go to the Excel sheet. See, I will choose this sheet for a reference. I need this data to be copied to another sheet. Before that, first 4 rows I'll give a formatting with boundaries, the others I'll leave as it is. Now I'll just click on select the value, Ctrl C and go to shift 2 and right click and go for paste special. When I give all, every value including for value and formatting is copied here. Now if I go for again paste special and select the values, what happens? The formulas is not copied, only the values is copied, the formulas is omitted. Likewise, if I go again for paste special and click on formats and give OK, only the place where I have done the format, like giving boundary and giving coloring to this cell of data 4, is copied in sheet. Go on to option 6 of cell range navigation, copying range and pasting with sheet scroll button and pasting with special V's. This is also an important trick which we can do in our daily. Select the data, Control C. Now we have n number of sheets. Say I'll just click for 8 sheets. As I define this sheet scroll button, just click on this scroll button which is in the end, right click. It will indicate which sheet I need. Supposing I say I need sheet 5, select sheet 5, we go directly to sheet 5 and we can paste. Likewise, paste special, what you want everything to be pasted. Choose the condition based on the conditions given in the paste special. I choose all, so every data is copied to this cell of sheet 5. Coming to adding comments to cell range, we can perform by creating range name to your workbook, performing with new name dialog box, and managing names. Likewise, adding comments to cell, formatting comments, changing the comment shape, and inserting the picture into the comment cell. Let's go with one. Creating range name to your workbook. How it is performed in Excel. You have a data here. Now I have some of the values here. Some of the values in data 2, and I computed some of the values in data 2 sheet. Now I can rename this as from someone in the name box by just clicking on it, entering it as once more of value 1, enter. Likewise, go data sheet 2 sheet, select this active cells, G16, enter of value 2 and enter. Likewise, go to data 3 sheet, select the active cells G16, enter of value 3 and enter. I need a sum of data of active cells G16 of data 1 sheet, data 2 sheet and data 3 sheet in active cell of sheet 14 A1. I can just click on in the sheet 14 A1. I can use equals sum, click on sum, using formulas of values 1, click plus, of values 2, click plus, of values 3. What happens is it gives a value which is sum of the 3 values of active cell G16 of data 1 sheet, data 2 sheet and data 3 sheet. This is how we can give a name value in a name box, and by using function from formula, using formula, compute the values of name values of the sheet of that active cell and find the sum value in another sheet. Coming to managing names. Now there is a formula and a name manager. Click on the name manager. For data 1 I have given of value 1. If I don't want it to be of value 1, I can click on the cell, give edit and change it as of value 20 and give OK. It changes the value to of value 20. Likewise, if I don't want the rename cell of other categories, just click on this and delete. I can delete the values. This is how the managing name in the name manager does the job. Go on to adding comments to the cell. Let's have a worksheet. Say I type India, Australia, United States of America. Now I need to insert a comment in this box, so I can better do it by going to shortcut Shift F2, comment dialog box enters. I enter India. Likewise, I go to active cell C3. I enter Shift F2. Another comment dialog box appears. I enter Australia. Likewise, active cell C4. I enter Shift and F2. The comment dialog box appears. I rename it as the comment dialog box as United States. United States, America, and enter. Now, wherever the comment box is displayed, you get a red mark on the where the plus sign indicates the comment will be displayed as India. I go to the next box, it will display Australia, and when I go to the another box, it will be displayed at United States. This is how adding comment to the cell is achieved. Furthermore, let's see how to insert the picture into the comment cell. Let's go to Excel. We have typed India, Australia, United States. Enter Shift F2. For active cell B3 also has Shift F2. Like means we have inserted a comment box. Further, we go for India, Shift at F2, right click, click on the boundary, and right click, format command, in color and lines, click on color, fill effects, picture, select pictures, select India, insert, OK, and OK. We get Indian flag inserted into the cell command. Go to B3, same option, Shift F2, command box is displayed, right click on it, format command, colors and line, fill effects, pictures, select pictures, Australia, insert, OK, and give OK. Likewise, go for United States, Shift F2, right click on format command, fill effect, picture, select picture, United States, insert, and OK. Now we have performed action to insert picture into the comment box. You can see active cell B2, B3 and B4 wherein India is typed, Indian flag is being inserted, likewise Australian flag and also United States. This completes chapter 3, time efficient cell and cell range and controlling the working advantages. Thank you for viewing my channel. Signing off, Deepak Jacob Thomas.